Hi, everyone. Welcome to Unit 2 of Succeeding at the Piano, the joy-filled approach that teachers love to use when they teach piano for young students, and our students love the music as well as the beautiful illustrations and all the little historical information that's found in the pages. So Unit 2 is just based on the quarter note. Let's see, what else? Reviewing groups of 2 and 3 black keys, and the bar line. That's what the students learn. In this method, students learn through discovery learning, which means that they experience a new concept first by listening, by playing, and then they are taught the symbol and the definition. So for example, in Unit 1, the students are learning how to feel a quarter note beat. And now in Unit 2, they are learning the symbol and the definition for it. So please enjoy the many videos you can find on Succeeding at the Piano on my website and on my YouTube channel. And of course, right here in this delightful link where you can see wonderful students learning the piano.
Unit 2 begins with the quarter note. The students have already discovered what a quarter note feels like when they're stepping and marching and clapping and tapping. And now it's time for them to read the definition, hear it from you, and certainly see the symbol of the quarter note. We know that a quarter note gets one beat, so it's very simple to use unit counting again. 1, 1, 1, 1. We ask the student to tap, keeping the beat on their lap, counting 1 aloud for each beat. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Very nice. And then let's go ahead and have the students play it. There's a very important musicality girl at the bottom of the page. She's always there with us as we teach our students so that our students learn how to listen to themselves play. So before and after they play the piece, you could ask the same questions. Before the student plays, you can ask, do you think that you're going to listen for a steady beat? And the student will say, that's a great idea. I'm going to listen for a steady beat. And then you can ask the student, do you think that this piece is going to be about a big sound or a small sound? And your students will say, it's going to be a big sound. And then after they play the piece, we ask the same questions. Did you play with a big sound? I certainly did. And did you play with a steady beat? Yes, I did. Very nice.
You already know how it feels underneath your fingers, so it would be great if you could look at the music instead of at your hands. You think you could try that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it together. Left, left, right, play the big drum. Keep those quarter notes in rhythm. Yeah, good for you. And then we start on, once you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we go left, right. Then we go into our piece. Okay. All right, one more time.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Left, right, left, right, play the big drum. Keep those quarter notes in. That was so good. It was so steady. And I loved how you made a big sound and you made it slower. Good for you. And you counted off. Oh my gosh, that was wonderful.
So the next page is Happy Days. Here the students are reviewing again the group with 2 black keys. There are a lot of good practice steps at the very beginning. And this piece goes like this. And then there's a green circle right there at the end of the piece, and it says, let your hands off the keys, wrist first, and play step in your lap. So it's just a nice way for students to release off the keys and look good at the instrument.
Which hand begins the piece? I'm going to play it for you. Okay, which hand?
2.
Which hand? Left hand or right hand? Am I playing with my left hand?
No, right here.
Yeah, right hand begins. Right. together, 2 and 3 together, together, together. And then your left hand's gonna come in and play with
2.
2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, and then 2 and 3 together like that. And you're gonna hold it for 2 heartbeats. Okay.
What are 2 heartbeats?
It means you're gonna count 1, 2, off. Okay.
That's
Now-
easy.
It is easy. Okay, so let's start with your right hand. Raise your right hand. Raise your right hand. Good. And wiggle finger 2. Good. Push it in your
Is this
thigh.
finger on top?
That's finger 2. Push it in your thigh and find the group of 2 black keys. Good.
This is number 2, number 3.
Exactly. Okay, give me a beautiful, perfect piano hand. Good. Now, this finger begins. Look at your music when you play. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. And then play them together and count 2. 1. Hold it for 2. 1, 2. Good. And then your left hand comes in. Which finger's first? Good. And what finger's going to play first?
2.
Good.
This one. No, this one.
Yes. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. And together, hold it for 2. 1, hold it for 2. So you're going to go 1, 2. Ooh, that is so nice. Do you think that piece sounds like a
Yeah, I
happy
did
day? You did really, really well. Absolutely. So I'm going to say 5 times a day for happy days. Sound good?
On page 12 is Yapping Puppy, a really popular piece with students. Little puppy, quit your yapping. Don't you think you should be napping? So in these beginner pieces, let's make sure that the student's wrist and the forearm are utilized as one unit, and they certainly can play detached like this, and have it really focus on their 4 little hills on each hand and that lovely letter C between fingers 1 and 2. So that piece, they're just reviewing again the group with 2 black keys.
Ooh, yapping puppy.
Little cocktails.
Oh, little cottontails. I love that one too.
And,
Oh my God.
what was
Let's
it?
see.
Um,
Popping
Yeah,
popcorn. Okay, yapping puppy. All right, so in this wonderful little piece, we're going to make all those notes nice and steady. Okay, so tell me about, do you know what the names of those notes are? Do you remember that we learned them? I don't know if you'll remember the name of them. They get 1 beat. They're called quarter notes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so anytime you see those, do you see a lot of quarter notes on this little cottontails piece too? Lots of quarter notes. Okay, so why don't we go and put our fingers up on a group of 2 black keys or 3 black keys? Group of 2. Good. I'm gonna move you just a hair down like that. Okay, I'm gonna play the duet with us. All right, and let's make our fingers a little bit more rounded. Oh my gosh, your hills look beautiful. Ready?
Doesn't that say napping?
Napping, yes. That says napping. Oh my gosh, one of your nails.
Oh, it's on there.
That's okay. I can get it later. That's fine. Shall we do it one more time? So let's go ahead and circle that one spot where you like to play with your left hand, but it's with which hand?
Right.
With your right hand. Okay. Just think, now that we've circled it, you'll probably be able to say right hand, right hand. Oh my gosh! Can we take it right on yapping? Right there.
Okay.
Let's take it right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yapping, don't you? Yes! So what happens to that pattern? This pattern goes up or down.
Up.
Up. And then the next pattern goes
Down.
yes. Yes, that's it. Okay, let's take it right from that yapping again. Okay? Nice! Little yapping puppy, good for you. All right, and you reviewed it 2 times a day?
Yes.
Good for you.
But not every day. I'm going to do it on Thursday.
Only on Thursday. Only on Thursday. Well, no wonder why you couldn't remember why the pattern was going the opposite. All right.
Just because I was so, like, it was also hot too.
Yeah. All right, little cottontails. Now we have a group of 3 black keys. And how do I know that? How do I know that immediately?
There's 3 right there.
Yes, that's our musical map. Right. Okay, so I think you want to go a little further up again. I'm going to move our pedal extender up. Okay, so give me some nice rounded, beautiful handshake. Good.
Ready? Wait.
So I'm wondering, could you play your right hand just by looking at your right hand and not looking at the music? Let's try it, all right? And the reason why is because I'd love it if you could just look at your beautiful knuckles, your 4 little hills, and also look at your wrist and your forearm to feel that all this goes down as one, what I say, a playing unit, right? So your wrist doesn't bob up and down like that. Look at this. Like this. So it all goes down and up at the same time. That's it. I'm going to guide you. Tails are hopping. Wow, good. And let's try it with your left hand too. So what finger do you begin with?
3.
3. Good. Once they start, there is no stopping. Very nice. Good. All right, let's turn the page. Both really well done. Good for you. All right, popping popcorn. Okay. Now this one has all quarter notes in it too, doesn't it?
Yes.
And how many notes does your left hand play through this whole piece?
What, left hand?
Yeah, how many notes does your left hand play? 3. Good. And what is that note that you play in the left hand? Can you find it on the keyboard? Remember, you're talking about your left hand, right? So think about which hand looks like an L between fingers 1 and 2.
It also kind of, looks like a Michigan.
It does look
Just
with
a
the
little
thumb.
bit.
Just a little bit. Right now, you're so right. So your left hand is on a group of 3 black keys or a group of 2 black keys?
Oh, wait, what?
Is your left hand on a group of 2 black keys or a group of 3 black keys?
2.
2. Okay, so go ahead and find a group of 2 black keys. I think I'm going to move you down a bit. So again, you're in the middle of your piece. Okay, I don't know if you're not there. Now we're in the middle of the piece. Okay, and what finger always plays that key? Yes, what finger is that called?
3.
Good. Now, hold on a second. Before you start, this pattern is the exact same thing as what other pattern?
Those 2.
Oh my gosh, can you put a circle around those next 2 patterns that are exactly the same? Oh, good for you. Wonderful, good.
It's kind of like a steps go up a little bit.
Yeah, let's do the little steps that go up and down. So do you notice how this goes up? And then those 3 notes go
Down.
yes, good.
Kind of like a yapping puppy.
Yeah, kind of like yapping puppy. That's absolutely
Just
true.
at the end.
Right. Okay. So you ready to play?
Yeah.
I'm going to be listening for a steady beat.
Okay.
Does that sound good? Okay.
Okay. That's fine.
Lift your hands off the fingers, place them in your lap. Oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. Did you play with a steady beat? Did you?
Did I?
Oh, I think you definitely did. So you know what? Let's play it one more time. And this time, how about if we just count it by saying do, 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 do. Okay, and that's gonna really keep us nice and steady. Okay, I'll play the duet part with you. That was fun. You actually played a wrong note, but you just kept right on going. That was really smart of you. Because in performances, we can't stop, right? And if something little happens, we just keep going. Isn't that great?
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. So we practice it hard so that we can play it as perfectly as we can, right? But when we're in a performance like that, you and me playing together, something happens, we just smile at the end and say, gosh, we ended at the same time. Isn't that perfect? Yeah, it is.
The next page is page 13, and you'll notice that this is a technique page because you see Brahms Joseph Haydn in a rectangle. So anytime you see a composer in a rectangle, you know that it's a technique page. So in these particular pieces, it would be really nice if you could have your students memorize these pieces so that they can focus on their sound as well as what their playing apparatus looks like. So once the students can play this comfortably, you could ask them to just look at their hands. It's always important to have students memorize music from the very beginning, so let's use these technique pieces for that as well.
You go a little slower. Dum, bum, ready, go. One, 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 one. Good. All right. So very nice, Johnny. So let's do this one more time. And I'm going to help you play more with a sense of a good full arm. Do you feel that? So more power is coming from your arm. So it's not just your little fingers that are playing, it's your whole arm. 3, 2, 3. Okay, hear that? So let's do that again. So your whole arm is going to help you play this piece. Okay, relax your thumb. Okay, 1, 2, ready, start. Boys and girls, do it again. 1, 2, ready, start. Did you feel yourself playing with your whole arm? Good for you. And did you hear a steady beat?
Yeah.
Yeah, you certainly did. Okay, so you get to choose a sticker.
All right, so now let's go ahead and turn to page 14. This is the last piece in this unit. It's called Popping Popcorn. And this piece has a group of 2 black keys and a group of 3 black keys. So break your hands off the keys, wrist first, and place them in your lap. And the musicality girl is asking, did you play with a steady beat? If so, great.
Do you like popcorn? Yeah. And when it pops, what kind of sound does it make? Pop, pop. And what does it do when it pops? Does it go like this down at the bottom of the pot, or does it come up?
It comes up.
It comes up. So when you play this piece, your hands are going to go up. Look at this. All right, so yeah, you are on the right keys. I wasn't on the correct keys. So here you have a group of 2 black keys, group of 3 black keys. Now tell me about the finger that begins in the left hand. Can you wiggle it on the key? Good. And what about this finger? And what number is that finger?
It's 2.
Good. Do you use any other finger in your left hand except for those fingers, 2 and 3?
I don't know what you're going to
Do you use any other finger besides 2 and 3 in your
No.
left hand? No. But for your right hand, there's an extra finger that's used. And what is that other finger? Yeah, what finger is that?
4.
4. Okay. So we are going to, before you play this, how about if we just tap the rhythm? Okay. So how about if you tap it like this? You're just going to go 1, like that. All right. And I'm going to say the words. I love. So you're going to just go tap, tap, tap. Okay. I love popcorn, snow white popcorn. Soon we'll have some hopping popcorn. Pop, keep going. Popping popcorn, hopping popcorn. Now we'll have some snow white popcorn. Very good. All right, so now let's go ahead and take our finger places on the keys. Now, since it's the first time you're playing this, Johnny, I think you should play it slower. So let's take it at 1, 1, 1.
I've played this before.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
At my house.
Oh, you have at home? Okay. All right. 1, ready, start. 1, 1, 1. Wow, your finger numbers are perfect. You got all the right notes as well. Wow, wait, that's super.
And I was even just looking at my hand.
I know, good for you. Now, let's try it one more time. And this time, tell me the difference between the first line and the second. Soon we'll have some popcorn. What's the difference?
It's loud and soft.
Yes. Now to get the loud sound, John, I'm going to help you with that. I'd like for you to try just this. So, with your whole hand, you're going to move into the key, and then you're going to bounce out of the key. Okay? And remember, use your whole arm for sound. So, let me help you. Good. Do you feel that? Good. Now let's try it with your second finger. Good. And feel your whole arm helps you dive in and then bounce out, but nice and slow. Good. Relax your fingers. Good. That's great. All right, now let's try it with any finger you want over here.
Okay.
Okay, now let's dive in with your whole arm. Good. Good. Excellent. Now use another finger and try that kind of feeling.
Not this one.
Okay. Good. Good. And then for the last finger, go and use their fourth finger. Good. And use your whole arm. Good. That's what we call arm weight. Good for you. Arm weight drops to the bottom of the key. All right. So that's what I want you to work on this week. Okay?
Okay.
Good. Let's circle the piano and the forte. Sound good?